back with another episode ta' Dritt, Għall-Punt, where we have unfiltered conversation about anything fashion. With me today għandi il-Maja. Maja hija stylist li iltqajna back in school.
Yes, for
about
sure.
3 years ago, I think. So, kif int Maja?
Alright, mux ħazin.
Okay. I'm good.
I love the setup.
Thank you.
I love the setup.
Love it. It's very
Perfect.
different from what I'm used to. Not used to pink that much, to be honest.
We need a bit of a pink
Yes,
moment
a
to go
pink
down.
moment. It goes in with fashion. So, introduce yourself, Nara Maya.
So, my name is Maya. I am 20 years old. I am also a freelance stylist, creative and general artist, and also I am currently in my last year of my bachelor's course, studying fashion and studying sort of other aspects of marketing and really getting into a lot of different fields in the industry. Yeah.
That's very nice. I mean, especially working in the industry, getting a taste of what's happening.
For sure, for sure.
So, illum I really want to talk about why people sometimes inspiration that comes from places that have nothing to do with fashion. Pero we tie it so much into it. Għax nemmen a lot of people out there at least, nemmen li they think that we get it from other designers jew hekk. So, I'm into that.
I feel like fashion is really misinterpreted sometimes for sure, because yes, you can get an inspiration from simply how the clothing is, the silhouette, the color, all of that. But I think the initial inspiration or where we actually get our research and our headspace from is initially from either everyday objects or even just something that can instantly inspire you. And it's not from the fashion world and it's not from maybe even the artistic world. It could literally be from any everyday source, you know? So I feel like that is definitely one of the biggest inspirations that us as fashion students, us as individuals that love fashion in general, that we really cater to it, you know?
Not bad. I mean, I also know that you come from an art and design background. So how do you think that kind of diverse you anka getting inspiration out of it u hekk? Tipo, jien eżempju bdejt from fashion mal-ewwel, so I might see it very differently from you.
So yes, I did start from an art and design background. I started that course initially before fashion, and then sort of, I've always been interested into fashion, but I sort of catered myself to understand it a bit more when I finished the art and design course, and then I went into fashion because it paves the way to it for sure, and it definitely helped me through sort of how I get my inspiration, how we're just speaking right now, how I sort of complete my initial designs. Drawing also really helps because that is really a really big part of how you construct and execute your ideas. And it really helped me even just through styling, of course, because it is more on the fashion side for sure, but you can definitely have an artistic eye to things, and it initially gets it from fashion into a whole artistic piece. And it really helped me.
Not bad. I mean, I do believe that even everyday experiences and whatnot help us in all of this. Taħseb illi other art forms are very much inspiring and everyday life is very much inspiring to the fashion world.
For sure. And we see it in so many other brands. Per eżempju, naraw sertu silhouettes li huma forsi iktar structured, forsi nista' nardu eżempju minn affarijiet iktar ta' materjal struttura, milli forsi materjal iktar stretchy, so għandna affarijiet from every aspect. So I think it really paves the way for it, for sure. U anka fil-kors tagħna nitalmu ħafna kif we get that initial inspiration, not just what we see or maybe what the public eye can see. We are really trained to see what the public eye doesn't sometimes. And it's really important not just to really get an original outcome, but to be an artist within yourself and be original.
And what is your inspiration from, especially I know you do a tutorial shoot u hekk, eżempju taħares ħafna li other art forms or everyday life?
So for sure I get my inspiration a lot from the arts and crafts side of how we see certain objects, u anka per eżempju meta nkun qed naħseb xi concept għal xi shoot specialment naħseb kif ħatider overall. So mhux eżempju nħares li l-ħwejġ biss, imma kif ukoll nħares how the overall shot would look. So anka kif ħanamel is-setup, kif ħanoħloq anka forsi ħwejġ mill-bidu jien biex ikunu daqsxejn iktar oriġinali, għandi daqsxejn iktar dik il-craft side to it, u ver nħobb nisperimenta kif ħanamel xi ġdida. L-inspiration ukoll jiġi ħafna minn, again, xiġri madwari, my everyday life, nejx idej il-bahar ukoll, so u għedin kollha madwar il-bahar, imma speċjalment inħobb immur sempliċement mixja u just dik il-ħaġa vera taffettwa my mood u anke kif I reflect my work, so dik hija xi ħaġa hekk il-baħar palissa vera qiegħda I am drawing to the color blue for sure. U anke kif isni inħares li oġġetti ta' kuljum anke forsi kif I implement them in styling creatively, so not just how I'm going to put on that piece of clothing, but how I can use objects in with the clothing, for example. So,
Ifhem, ħafna importanti that you reciprocate the energy that's what's around you. Kif inti, I think that makes us very much unique. Fil-fatt, in that, I was going to ask you, tipo, what's something like you keep seeing in fashion, in styling in generally away, that's like very much repeated right now?
So, minna kif inħares li sort of ċertu, I wouldn't say trends, but I would say things that I'm constantly seeing right now on my end. For example, ħafna neon colors, ħafna transparency, so ħafna jelly, ħafna iktar clear. So, affarijiet li vera they could be interpreted with any color. So, it's not something fixed. U anka eżempju il-group ta' neon colors, they could really be interpreted with any other pattern or any other neutral color like white, black, nude, anything. So affarijiet that are really playful and they could be worn by anyone, that could really elevate that sort of style-wise, and even qed nara ħafna feathers, u vera affarijiet li again, they are just the materials of it. They're not, I wouldn't say qed nara forsi dak mhux specifically dak it-tip ta' flok jew dak hekk, just materjal. So għalhekk isek you draw again to not just the overall fashion view, but the artistic view or the everyday object. U anka transparency jekk eżempju stretch and seal, enough forsi meta konna żgħar kien ħafna dawk iż-żraben tal-ġeli, eżempju, meta konna mmorru l-baħar biex ma nirfix xi ġebla.
Ma taqtax
saqajk. U again, it's playful and it's anka ħafna mix-xogħol tiegħi vera childhood u vera sort of it draws me back a lot. U naħu ħafna mill-ispirazzjoni tiegħi forsi ċertu programmi li kont nara meta kont żgħira, bħal eżempju iCarly, jew eżempju dak ir-random set hekk li kellhom.
I love that. It's very you.
It's very me. It's very me. U I get inspired from that a lot. U I wouldn't necessarily say as I look back at them a lot or I see them every day currently now, but they stuck to me, you know? Dak it-tip meta kont żgħira kont narhom ħafna. U I don't have to look back at it now, għax honestament inħares li oġġett it takes me back, it clicks to it, ċertu noise, ċertu chaos from it, ukoll it really clicks. I really get inspired from it, u naħseb it's a really playful part in my work, and I love it.
Cute. I think it very much describes who you are, ukoll. I mean, saying what you're saying, tipo li you see something instantly, it clicks to you. I've worked with you a lot, so I know how it is. It's very nice to see, this works, this doesn't.
Yeah, that's really fast mind.
Like
to see
an eye for
something.
detail, ukoll. I do believe it.
That's something really work on, eżatt. Għax jekk okay, se kollok xogħol, se kollok ħafna forsi affarijiet, u I do say my work is a lot of randomness for sure, but the eye and the sort of detail for certain things, this goes with this and this doesn't, it's there. And I feel like if it wouldn't be there, then it would be totally chaos, which sometimes you have to have a bit of curated chaos. And that's how I would describe it.
Curated chaos.
Curated chaos.
I think that's very much describes who you are.
I love colors. It's my whole thing. I love it.
I do believe it, vera.
Any color that could be either inspiring me in the moment or even kif qed ngħidu drawing back to maybe childhood colors, għadni kif qed ngħidu fuq il-pink. It didn't click when we were younger, forsi that we draw to a certain color. Ma again, now we are
and you can reflect kind of
reflect on it.
Yeah.
It's really playful.
U seeing that eżempju qed nara like the tattoos on you, the henna, u hekk. What other kind of art forms bħal tattoos, music, visuals, what inspires
Okay.
you the most?
What inspires me?
Or
Everything.
like clicks that creativity in it.
For sure, I love getting my nails done as well. That really plays a part of how I express my artistic side as well. And I try to always get something different done, or exactly how I'm feeling in the moment. I try to get my nails done to that sort of vibe I'm feeling, for sure. What else? I feel like I get really inspired also by the henna tattoos for sure. Even the fact that I get to change it up every week. It really is sort of it feels really good on just how I can change my appearance like this, or I can stick to a certain style.
Or shapeshift.
Shapeshift. U eżempju jekk anke forsi different colors din nista' nuża. Imma naħseb through clothing I do express myself the most, for sure. I do.
Yes, I do believe, tipo, ma nafx, I do get that certain, eżempju, if I have an 8 a.m. lecture, you're gonna see me like very casual, ma taċ prova, honestly. Eżatt, like, some random shirt that I found. But like, if it's a day where I can chill, anka it-tempe, I think it really affects me, ija.
Ħafna li, eżempju, li ma tkunx xemx barra.
Ija, 8. Not a good day today.
Kif għatlek qabel fuq il-bahar u fuq il-mood safe vera jaffettwaw kif it-tem barra, kif l-atmosfera tal-ġurnata tiegħek. Naħseb I try to always surround myself with positive things dejjem. Dik hija xaġa li it affects everything.
Għalt il-fruit here and there.
U anka l-colorfulness, it really comes from if I'm positive at the moment, for sure. So jekk it-tempo tajjeb, jien tajba. That's it.
I do agree. U when it comes to eżempju, we're naming eżempju tattoos, nails, u hekk. What type of creative industry taħseb li it's very much interlinks with fashion, pero outsiders wouldn't think so?
Again, if we go back to the tattoo thing, I'm seeing so much of tattoos being sort of transferred onto items of clothing. So on, for example, jelly bags, for example, we're seeing a lot of tattoos being transferred onto the bags, which I am totally obsessed with, actually. It really plays a part of those two worlds connecting together. U anka eżempju, again, drawing back to childhood, we used to get maybe those tattoos with glitters, or tal-animals, anything, stickers, daw l-affarijiet li huma vera chaotic, vera. I think we used to really not care as much, or we didn't think of it as much, for sure. Imma dawk, for sure, I'm seeing a lot of
I miss that time. Like, il-mami kienet tixili l-yogurt. I really could not care about the yogurt. Like, vera, I did not like it at all. Pero, I want that sticker.
I want the sticker.
I want the sticker.
Jo, tfakarni ukoll il-yogurt bil-Smarties jiġu magħhom.
Oh my God.
Just konnu gost.
Colors.
Il-colors, of course, u konnu gost just assembling it. Naqbad il-Smarties naqbad koll. I'm chef. I'm chef. U just very nħu gost, Affert li huma anka sort of an act. It really plays to how we use our minds to create certain things.
It's the thing, naħseb, anka Lina, I don't know, but being creatives, there's so much going on in our head.
Inkollu. Vera. U anka just sempliciment edha niprofa nistrieħ. U just il-fat, joda barra niprofa sort of nid-diverti naqqa. Xorta moħħi, jaħseb fuq what could be next.
10 things ahead.
It could really be, I feel like also when it comes to social media or anything like that, we are very exposed, obviously, issa. Imma I'm still not as exposed as sort of I want myself to be. No, actually, I don't want myself to be as exposed because that thought process is really special to me. U naħseb iktar manżomma ġofija biex I develop a plan or I develop sort of a concept. It's sacred to me. Naħseb I really feel like I can have my own time, even if it's tard bilej qabel ma norqod, ma jimpurtax, biex naħseb or actually construct something which I'm gonna love. U that really keeps it going, Okay, just do it mbagħad. Fimt, iktar ma naħseb fuq mbagħad just do it. U it really helps my process, even doing shows and stuff
Pero
like that.
I so get you. Tipo, what is this thing li nintafa fis-sodda? U I'm like million things. Ideas. Ħanipjana xi ħaġa.
Get to it 24/7.
Yeah, literally. I don't think 24/7 is enough.
Vera.
I'm like, ħammur fuq TikTok, I'm gonna get this inspo, ħammur ħanfittex xek ħanamelek, naqbad lajpet nibda mpinġi.
Għax mhijiex just eżempju a task. It's not just one task in itself. It's how that one thing you can develop it into a whole complete setup, hekk, ma
Yeah.
inkollu, u just anka kif ngħidu everyday inspiration, jekk inti anka xi kultant qalbi walking, like literally crossing the road, u tiġini xi idea, jew eżempju nara xi ħadd jagħmel xi tip ta' action, u ngħid u niktibha eżempju, I'll jot it down on my phone, u ngħid, okay, and I go back to it later on, ngħid illallu how I can really create a whole list of things that in the future can help me to get one initial concept. So anka just in naqra inspiration, they really, really help.
I agree. Oh, I know, eżempju, right now you're working on a project, you're working
Iva.
on your baby.
I'm my baby right now. I'm really getting into sort of magazines right now and how I can interpret my work in something that is a bit more archivable, something that is a bit more visual, because kif qed ngħidu social media, we are very exposed, we are very there, but sometimes you're just there and you're just
It's like a autopilot
autopilot.
mode.
You can look at something, look a bit down, look back, and it's already refreshed. Oh, naħseb that's what really started everything. Started the research, started how I'm gonna have that next step, how I'm gonna sort of create something that is timeless in a way, still, of course, but that is fun in the moment to call. So.
Tajjeb, I mean, I saw a bit of behind the scenes of it all. I know you're kind of like tibni kind of a creative community in it ukoll.
Dejjem, I think you should really, it plays a part in everything. Għax naħseb you can have firstly your niche and you can have sort of other people's niche and they could really interlink because they will be your community and they could support, they could sort of play a part in it. A lot of young creatives also are part of the magazine because through sort of networking and just working on editorials or just getting styling out there, I really got to meet a lot of different creatives from all different aspects of the industry. And that is the main point of why I wanted to do the magazine.
Why do you think having a space that highlights community is very much like important?
I think it's very important because you get to sort of, again, create your community into a niche point of view as well. That, for example, through research as well, there isn't as much of maybe youths showcasing all of their work in a magazine, and maybe you could really create opportunities from that and showcase it more. From Instagram side as well, creating sort of a group of people that understand your visuals, it's really sort of rewarding as well. Għax tibda tgħid, how are you going to always create something that is relatable, for sure, that is also a bit comedic, I could say as well. I'm speaking from point of view of how
Your magazine is going.
Exactly. I feel like the comedic side is very there because I feel like it's a pivotal point of something refreshing to see on our socials, something positive as well. So even creating sort of some fashion related memes or just memes in general or even just something that is your wind down time, you know? And then seeing the other side of it to be a totally really refreshing, aesthetically pleasing image. So bringing up a community from it really gets creatives to work together better and bring out different ideas from their own side to the industry. So where it's be the outfit, I can really be creative with it. Where it's be the makeup artist can get really creative with their initial thoughts from the mood board that we curate. And everything sort of gets to align, even the way the photographer might think of how the image looks slightly better in this angle or how, you know, it's really caters to how the overall creative mind think as that, how that really brings up. And if there's a community for it, then why not be a part of it, you know?
I agree. I mean, it's very important, especially in our industry or being strategically in Malta. Tipo, our industry is very much still, I don't want to say new, imma it's still, ma nafx, I feel like it needs to be stronger. So, il-fat li aħna, we can understand min fejn qed niġu għaliex we're getting educated by it.
For sure.
Qegħdin nitilaw seeing, okay, so di forsi għedha naqra nieqsa, ma this is a very strong point of view. U l-fat li we're acting upon what's missing, I think it's very important.
It's a very good sort of pave way to it, specifically. Anka, for example, recently me and some other friends went abroad to other fashion weeks abroad, and we sort of really got to see what goes on and
The big scenes,
the big
kind
scenes,
of.
like how sort of even how rushed it is. It's really it naqas really
I think it also sparks-
It sparks that ma nafx, isek keda ġo fashion movie na,
Cute, Devil Wears Prada.
Tmur minnaħa l-oħra l-posti ieħor biex hekk you show out and you sort of see what the collections are from, like where the inspiration comes from, your initial thoughts of how the
Check,
collection is, of
eżatt.
course. U naħseb even bringing that back, the networking side of it was really helpful ukoll għax, okay, let's say mort Londra, nafli the English is there. I speak English, you speak English, you know.
It's easier.
It's easier for sure.
Plus point, positive
But,
point.
imma the way that you can communicate with them is still on a fashion service level. So speaking through my lens and their lens, we sort of got a really good conversation going, and sort of you get to interact with them on even social media, and then it's like the secondary to it, and then you get to sort of see their work and they see your work, and eventually you can work again together in the future. And it's really sort of something I love networking. I really love nħobb nitkellem for sure. Imma naħseb just getting to speak about something you love and even doing a job that you love,
It's passion.
it's the passion.
It's a passion. Oh, I think that's like the most important thing. Għaliex, what we're doing, it's not because it's a job. It's a career, it's a pathway. ħdimna ħafna lija, naħdmu ħafna lieli għalija. So, it's very nice that we, da kollu at least li, eżempju, minn bdejna l-iskola, we're hearing all of this information and
Eżatt.
one day you'll do this or one day you'll do that, and now we're actually doing it.
Exact. And you act on it. And once you
Eżatt.
act on it, you really feel like you are doing big things.
You feel that proud moment
you
as
feel the
well.
proud
I mean, the
moment,
day
oh,
that
eżatt.
it's like, I
Eżatt.
managed to do
You
this.
managed. U iktar ma tagħmel eżempju kif qed ngħidu, we get information, we learn how to do things, and then iktar ma sort of I was really proud of myself, that sort of that initiative to do something. Għax it really gets iktar sort of iktar ma you do things wara tinduna, għax iktar ma tkun fija, iktar sort of
Eżatt.
nibda nħares lil lallu kemm għamilt. Imma mbagħad the final let's say this final project that I'm trying to execute, the magazine, it's a collective body of work. So it's like naf li jisni I'm gonna look through it and illa look hemm xogħol, illa look hemm daħal
It's an archival piece.
It's archival piece u speċjalment inħobb sort of anka insifer barra jew any event jew inżomm xi keepsake jew xi ħaġa li jżomm that memory of it. So every shoot or every sort of image in this magazine would sort of be a memory keepsake. So that's really
Documentation,
important.
no.
Documentation.
I think it's very important, especially kif qed inti, you want to print it, le?
Of course.
Eżatt,
yes.
so having a print ukoll tajna ħafna minn that situation
Tajna,
nowadays.
vera.
So we're so overstimulated by what's going on social media.
I get first
Illi,
overstimulated.
eżatt, tipo, illi issa you have that moment illi I have to take my time to flip one each page, examine it, take it all in. So it's very
It is
nice.
a sort of, again, we go back to the community. It's not for everyone, but the community
Mhux hekk,
gets
eżatt.
it.
You always
and
have a
then-
target audience.
So, eżatt, we learn about this.
Mhux
We
hekk,
learn how
eżatt.
to, the marketing side of it really helps how to really cater to that audience that you're trying to curate. Ġifieri, we learn that, we live through it as well. So, naħseb really learning it and experiencing it hands-on helps really, like, really the case.
Okay, issa nara dritt tal-punt questions. Haha, wink wink. First thing that comes to mind, music or art?
Art,
Print or digital?
print,
Chaos or planned?
chaos,
Obviously. Trend or instinct?
instinct,
Tattoos or jewelry?
jewelry.
And one item of clothing that you deserve to be burnt.
Dawk il-turtlenecks,
Okay.
long sleeve u koll,
Aha.
jerseys li jabdek ħafna ħag.
ħafna ħak.
ħafna ħag.
Okay.
I can't.
Fair.
Yeah. Summer, tini
I do- I'm-
ħwejjex u
I'm-
sajf. Kien kollu.
Imqaċta.
Sajf, xitwa.
Ciao.
Mux korru forsi mqaċta. Jek saqja barra, ideja muttin.
Fair.
Ideja muttin,
Like
saqja barra.
like a medium situation, half and half.
Yes.
Okay. Maya, thank you ħafna for
Thank
your
you,
own
Auntie. Thank you,
perspective.
Auntie.
I really love this. I love talking about
love
anything
this.
that's
Thank
fashion.
you.
So
Okay.
I love
Always.
getting like your vibe, your everything, your energy. Thank you for bringing your energy into this.
Thank you, Auntie,
So
for
yeah.
having me.
My last question.
Okay.
Before wrapping up, what can you expect from Maya, the stylist, or just Maya?
I'm gonna try and really be more there.
There.
I want to be more there. I want to be more living in the moment, daqsxejn. I feel like sometimes I really take a bit of time to sort of, but I think it will really help my sort of creative energy flow a bit better.
Getting that gear.
Getting
not
a bit flow
controlled.
going, as be any sort of slight thing that I want to execute, boom, and I just do it, you know? And also more, I feel like I'm gonna try and design a bit more magazines, because I really fell in love with designing magazines, having something physically to flip through, and I think I'm gonna try and really focus a bit more on that, and just, again, any crazy idea that I want to execute, I'm gonna try and always pin and do it, and
Cute.
go Għall-Punt.
Dritt Għall-Punt. And to that camera, where can they follow you?
Mandi social media.
No social media. Bye.
Mux taħġebla.
Bye. Oh my God, Patrick.
Patrick Star. Again, childhood.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Maya Galea, 05. 05, yeah. And
I have to think of that. You're not willit? 05, yes.
Umbat għandi l-Instagram fejt nikkurejti l-affarijiet tal-magazine, ismu I Heart Total.
I Heart Total.
Għax huwa
Go
the
follow her.
total package ta' kull
Cute.
industry
Into
section.
it.
Yes.
Cute.
U fuq dawk it-tnejn qed nipprova nifokka daqsxejn iktar, so yes.
Thank you, Afna, and thank you everyone for listening. This
you.
was very interesting. It's very raw side of us, I guess. This is
For
aħna l-iskola, nitpallaw,
Naħsbu,
supposed namlu assignments. Sorry, lecturers. It's okay. Thank you. If you like this, go follow @Dritt Għall-Punt anywhere on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, anywhere. For more unfiltered conversation. Bye!